Well, the director of The Notebook brings us another movie that's gonna end up being a rite of passage that dudes gotta watch if they wanna date a girl. Sorry guys, it's apparently what this director lives for. The Other Woman. Actually, it'd be the other woman, because there's a couple of them. Anyhow, the Other Woman stars Cameron Diaz. She's dating Kingslayer from Game of Thrones. Things are fine, it's going good. Then she finds out, holy shit, Kingslayer has a wife played by Leslie Mann. Then they find out he has another mistress. Anyhow, these three chicks get together and now they're gonna get back at him. You know, put stuff in his shampoo, put laxative in his power shake and shit. Things that really mature adults would do rather than just divorce the dude and get it over with. And now we have a movie that chicks can go to together and feel really empowered while they're waiting for their first trailer to Sex and the City 3. This movie was alright. It's not good, but it's not terrible. It's just not good. Leslie Mann and Cameron Diaz, to their credit, they do have good chemistry. This third chick, I don't know who she is. Not only do I not know who she is, the entire time I was like, you are literally the third wheel. They even address it. They're like, oh yeah, I'm a lawyer and you're the wife and we can get him, and she... We'll find out what she's good at. Right there, they're pretty much telling you this chick is on screen because she has huge tits to her credit, or her parents' credit, or God's credit, or nature's credit. Whoever is to be credited, good job, guys, for giving us the titty. That being said, it's totally Cameron Diaz and Leslie Mann here. However, Leslie Mann, oh my God, I have nothing against her as an actress. I think she's a fine actress. She's really good at comedy. That's great. But in this movie, I was like, all right, it's 2014. We can't actually use the term retard. We haven't been able to do that since the 90s. But if this was the 90s, I would probably call her a retard. Well, her character, not like Leslie Mann herself, but her character, her. She's a cartoon. The entire movie is absurd, sure, but she is the cartoon. And this movie had scenes that didn't really mix at all. You're like, why was that scene in there? Not a huge scene, it's such a small scene. You act any human being who watches it, even if they love this movie to death, they're gonna be like, that scene was, why was it in there? Cameron Diaz goes on this date with this dude that she's kind of crushing on. They literally say 2 sentences to each other and then it's the next scene. It's not like they wake up together or anything. It's just the next scene. It's the next morning. And then the movie goes on. You're like, why the date thing? Kind of feels like when you're having a conversation with a friend and that really awkward friend of a friend tries to interject and you just kind of go, yeah. And then you just go back to the conversation. That's what that scene was. And then they're gonna follow Kingslayer, you know, so they're tracking him and they're following him in a car that is literally 1 car length behind his car. I'm like, hey, TJ and the hookers, back it up a bit. By a bit, I mean like a city block. You never followed someone who put their Facebook status to private? Guys, these are rookie mistakes you're making. So the movie had cheap laughs. Leslie Mann and Cameron Diaz, they did work well together. Although Leslie Mann was odd and bizarre and I just didn't get why she had to be that weird. The sisters before misters might have a pretty good time with the movie, but all in all, to be honest with you guys, this movie would be a lot better if you're drunk. Yeah, now it's a party. You go, girl. Why am I watching this movie? Because you have a girlfriend, man. It's just the way it's gonna be. Alright, so The Other Woman, not the Natalie Portman movie, The Other Woman. Have you seen it? What did you think about it? Whatever you thought, comment below, let me know. And as always, if you like what you've seen here and you want to see more, click right here to see more.